Yep, you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada,
and we are underway here in Las Vegas. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to hit.
And right away, he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On second down, here's the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it resulted. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got it. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Mahomes will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Facing fourth down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Waiting on it will be Richie James. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 8-0 our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Flowers going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from 13 yards out. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes, being chased out left. That's laid out deep for Rice. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now it's Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop play. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
That one caught by Rice.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes to throw once more. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our... So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
On second down, it's Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown! Rashee Rice. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And Hill will opt for the touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Jackson. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Now first and goal. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try. That is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Jackson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical third down here. Jackson to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it breaks up fourth down. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Jackson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012. Here's second down. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Here now, second and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Tucker now for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. This is 1st and 10. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. One is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions.